Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D about to react to this vid. It's titled 7 Cute Barack Obama and Kids Moments That Will Make You Wish He Was Still President. I know a lot of people loved Obama's. They say this was their favorite president and all of that. But yes, let's see what's on here. Let's watch.
Are you Barack Obama?
I really am. I am Skinny Santa.
Being the president is a big-time job, but being a father, it's a lifelong experience.
8-month-old Cooper Wagner sticking his whole hand right in the president's mouth.
For 8 years, we didn't just see a world leader in the White House. We saw a charismatic man who truly loved being around kids.
The most important thing we can all do is to treat each other with kindness and respect.
Today, we're looking at those quiet but loud moments where Barack Obama stopped being a president and became a dad.
Oh, Afro.
This young man right here. I'm going to let him use my special mic. All right, what's your name?
Terrence Scott.
Huh?
Terrence Scott.
Terrence Scott. What do you have to say?
Kids have a way of asking the most unexpected questions. So when it comes to asking a world leader a question, nobody thought it was possible for this 6-year-old to ask the president this question.
I have to say why people hate you and why they supposed to love you and God is loving.
The room went silent, and Barack didn't get defensive, deflecting the question, or worst of all, throwing jabs at whoever his enemies were. He answered the question like a dad, giving his son a life lesson without calling names.
Well, now, first of all, I did get elected president, so not everybody hates me now. I don't want you to... You know, what is true is if you were watching TV lately, it seems like everybody's just getting mad all the time. And I think that you've got to take it with a grain of salt. Some of it is just what's called politics, where once one party wins, then the other party kind of it feels like it needs to poke you a little bit. And then sometimes, as I said before, people just, I think they're worried about their own lives. A lot of people are losing their jobs right now. A lot of people are losing their health care, or they've lost their homes.
And this was how many years ago? It's always been like this my whole life. Listen, as you get older, you just be like, you know what? All right, Jesus, take the wheel, whatever. That's why I be so lax about a lot of stuff, and I know a lot of people don't relate and don't understand. And sure, you ain't gotta understand how the fuck I feel and what I'm going through. But as I've gotten older, I have just gave a fuck less and less and less about so much shit, because it's just like this has just always been the current state of America my whole life, to where people are complaining about, oh, this is going on, this is going wrong, this person losing their job, or these people are losing their jobs, and oh my God, we in a recession. It's just like, it's never ending. So I'm just like, all right. Anyway, I'm gonna just live my life and do my best, and that's all I can do, because Jesus, just hearing him say this is like, this sounds like today, and this was what, 20 years ago, something like that.
Closure, and they're feeling frustrated. And when you're president of the United States, you've got to deal with all of that. That's exactly right.
We've all seen it, a baby who wouldn't just stop crying. At a White House event, Michelle was doing her best to soothe the baby, but nothing she did could stop the baby from crying. Obama stepped in, and that was when it happened.
Come on,
The baby just went silent. Michelle couldn't believe she as a mother couldn't do her job. Obama in turn gave his wife a
That's not crazy as a mother could do her job. That ain't her damn baby.
I can do this all day. You never know.
Oh, this little girl looks so excited. Look at her little face.
Playful, smug look, as if to say, I can do this all day. You never know how tall a man is until he kneels down to a child. With Obama, sometimes words aren't needed at all. When a 5-year-old girl approached him for a hug, Obama didn't just give her a quick pat on the back and called it a day. He stooped down, leaned in, and embraced her with a warmth that felt deeply personal. You could see the president in him melting away, replaced by the simple, quiet joy of a man who deeply missed his own daughters while they were growing up in the spotlight. Every kid dreams of meeting a superhero, but in this moment, the hero was the one in the costume.
You look so
this tiny Superman, he didn't just give a nod and went his way. He jumped right into action, playing along as if he was
this is such a funny costume.
You're so strong. You knocked me over. You've been lifting weights, haven't you? You look so big.
This is so adorable, Jeez.
It's this softness he has for kids that made his wife give him the nickname, the baby whisperer. And that wasn't the only candid moment captured on camera. In this photo, we see Barack pretending to be caught in a Spider-Man's web as he bumps into a kid. This might be the most powerful image of his presidency. When a kid wanted to know if the president's hair was just like his, Obama bowed his head and said,
You want to check and see? Then I leaned down and I said, go ahead, touch it. And right as he was putting his hand on top of my head, Pete Souza and White House photographer took the picture. I said, well, what do you think? He says, yeah, good. I think that's pretty much what I got.
It wasn't just about hair, it was about a child seeing himself reflected in the highest office in the world, and Obama ensured that vision was real. Hit that like button if this moment touched you as well.
This is very touching.
Good to see you. Good to see you. What's your name? Oh, nice to see you. I like that hairdo, man. Can I touch that?
During Obama's presidency, he often sought out the children of those who served, and his visit to this elementary school was no different. He made every kid feel special by shaking their hands and asking them about what they were learning. But unfortunately, one kid couldn't answer a question and froze in time. Barack didn't straight move on to the next kid. He knew the kid would be embarrassed or worse, bullied by his classmates. So he comforted him with a laugh and said,
I know that happens to me all the time. I thought I had a good point and then suddenly I forget it. And then the press makes fun of me. It's okay.
He wasn't being a president with his kids, he was being a super dad. Barack just has a way of meeting kids exactly where they were, at eye level. Whether they
What
were
school these kids going to? I ain't never had no president or nobody come to my damn elementary school. What the hell?
animals or practicing one
Preschool,
plus
whatever,
one. He
however
listened
these
with a
children are.
focused intensity that made every 4-year-old in that room
I have a really hard time with children's ages. I don't know if a child is 3 or 6 or 7 or 8. It's like they all just kind of blur together. It's like, I have no idea.
feel special.
I've got to say hi to your teachers first.
I'm Mr. Nice to meet you. I'm great.
What's your name? Good to see you. What are we learning?
And by the way, you notice how Barack didn't just straight up start talking to these kids. He gave an indirect lesson on manners and decorum by first greeting the class teacher, after which he sat comfortably among the kids as if he was one of them.
Okay, well, listen, what I'm going to do is, why don't I sit down and I don't want to interrupt
This little boy digging all in his nose as he's watching the camera crew. Pay attention.
I'm going to grab this chair right here.
Even after his presidency, Barack never stopped hanging around kids. And for these kids, they were finding it hard to believe that the president could pay them a visit. During the holidays, Obama put on a Santa hat and a big bag of toys to surprise a group of 4-year-olds. But when he walked in, the kids weren't so sure. One little girl looked him up and down and said,
Are you ready to walk along?
I really am. I am Skinny Santa.
it didn't matter that he had run the country. To these kids, he was just a father in a funny hat reading them stories.
This was so freaking adorable. I didn't expect this video to be this cute. I thought it was going to be kind of cheesy, like, oh, okay, all right. You know, I have little moments with the kids. But no, this was very cute. I've never seen Trump act like this, ever. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.